Talk to me about what you're seeing in the pipeline for the future. Are there IPOs? Do people want to come to Hong Kong to list? Does the market seem mature for it?
Oh, yeah, I think, 2018 obviously is a very big year, but I think the pipeline is very strong. We're probably not going to have a repeat of that mega IPO year of last year, but we were number one last year, and we were number one 5 out of 10, in the last 10 years. And I think this year, people are waiting a little bit. There are a lot of uncertainty in the market, but I still think, our biotech, chapter or new economy chapter, we see very healthy, very strong pipeline. But even in the traditional space, very big Chinese companies are still in the pipeline. So we remain to be very comfortable, but we are not really using number one, number two as the goal. It's just basically the market is going to do what the market is going to do.
Charles Li, this is, of course, also a pivotal time for your exchange. What do you see that you want to do in the next 3 years? I think you'll be presenting a 3-year plan. Give us a little bit of the flavor of what you really want to achieve as priorities in the next 3 years.
Well, actually, we are announcing tomorrow, so I can't really particularly just talk about it. Otherwise, everybody's going to be, because we just finished the results. I think, but the key theme is to really continue to connect China with the rest of the world, and to continue to, to make sure that the connect works, the wonders that has, already been, really delivering. And then we hopefully be able to extend that connect into, whether it's into commodity, fixed income, and currency. Ultimately, technology is going to be a very big part of our future. So all these key themes, China, global, technology, is going to be defining, the key elements of our strategy.
Mr. Li, you said you're not looking at being number one or number two, but it doesn't hurt to be the top 2 players for the IPO listings. You've also said before that you want to implement measures, initiatives to boost Hong Kong's competitiveness. What are these measures, and how soon do you expect those measures to bear fruit?
Well, I think it's really 2 dimensions. One dimension is to find we have 2 big sources of capital: global capital, China capital. Global capital seeking China exposure, so we need to make sure that they have as much exposure as they can in Hong Kong, but now they are also going through Connect into China. But global capital do not yet have other Asian exposure in Hong Kong, so that's one area we're looking at. For China capital, they're really looking for global or international exposure. So we find ways to make sure that in the Hong Kong shelf, there are other products for the Chinese capital who are able to trade through Connect. And beyond that, it's really our own market itself. We are undertaking significant market structure changes to ensure that our market is, is cost effective and is, efficient. Because as an old line, exchange, traditional exchange, you always have a lot of legacy systems, the legacy ways of trading that ultimately is probably not fit for purposeful into the future. So we're going to make those changes, including, access to our market, remote participantship. There are a number of, key initiatives that we're taking that we will be elaborating tomorrow.